Hey guys, so I'm finally here with my highly anticipated Octavia video. Sorry, I know I've been planning it for about a month, I just didn't start working on it until very recently. I was kind of hesitant to make this video because I feel like everything I'm saying in this video is probably just common knowledge and I've mentioned a lot of it before, back when I did my Stolas videos, but this is a video that's been highly requested and you guys really wanted to see it, so I did my best to make it as good as I could. So obviously today we're going to be talking about Octavia, mainly her relationship with Stolas, how he's put her in multiple uncomfortable situations because of his disgusting behavior, and how apparently, according to some of you guys, a lot of diehard Stolas defenders hate on Octavia and say that she's mean to Stolas when Stolas is trying so hard to be a good dad. When personally, I haven't seen that myself, but I'm gonna take your guys' word for it. I mean, I'm sure it happens. I wouldn't doubt it given how fucking stupid this fandom can be sometimes. It boggles my mind that people call Stolas a good father after all the disgusting shit he's done around his own child. So we're gonna start with this scene.
Now, I'm calling the only man who can me.
What?
Who can protect me? Us.
What?
Why, hello, my big dick Blitzy.
What? Fuck!
Dad!
Language, everyone.
I cannot believe that I have never seen anyone call this out before. Like, I don't understand how people can be like, wow, Stolas is such a good dad after he's done this shit. Like, how is this okay? You are literally dirty talking your sex partner when you know that your own child is in the room. And not to mention, that child is a minor. And even if she was an adult, it would still be super weird. That's your fucking kid. What kind of parent has intimate conversations with their partner like this when they know their kid is around? And something else that pisses me off is the fact that Stolas claimed that he needed Blitz for quote-unquote security reasons when it's so obvious that isn't the case.
Now, I'll arrange our security.
Security for a theme park?
We're rich and we're hot. People want our money and our bodies.
Stolas is very powerful, more than capable of taking care of himself. He literally turns someone into stone in this episode, and he doesn't give a single shit when Moxie and Millie save him from another imp.
Oh, that's better. Where is Blitzy? He's my knight in shining armor, not you littler ones.
So clearly Stolas didn't want or need security. He couldn't even be bothered to thank Millie and Moxie for saving his life. He obviously only wanted Blitz around. I just cannot believe how fucking selfish he was being on a trip that was meant to cheer up his daughter over a situation that you caused, and you're still being selfish as fuck and having your own alternative motives in the back of your head. Seriously, like I said before, I cannot believe that I've never seen anyone call out this bullshit before. Like, I've noticed usually for a lot of Stolas' shitty behavior, fans will brush right past it because he's gay. Like, for example, him basically catcalling Blitz during the Harvest Moon Festival.
Good luck to you all. Especially that sexy little one there. Yoo-hoo, Blitzy.
Ah, fuck me.
And in this scene,
Formed since
Blitz, if your performance on stage is half as good as it is in bed, you'll leave them breathless.
Now hurry up and wow them so we can get back to finding Via. Break a leg, darling!
I've said it multiple times, and I'll say it again. Imagine how different things would be if Blitz was a woman and Stolas was still a man. Like, imagine if Stolas pulled a fucking Gangnam Style and said to Blitz on stage, then people would be like, oh, this is sexual harassment, this is gross, Stolas is a stereotypical man who only cares about women's appearances, but because he's gay, it's supposed to be funny and cute. Like, haha, look how uncomfortable Blitz is. Yeah, cause a man making disgusting and fetishy comments towards another man is all fun and games and super funny, but when a man does it to a woman, that's just not okay, guys. Also, going back to this scene in Lululand, it makes me wonder if the fandom would have reacted differently to this one too if Blitz was female. Like, imagine if during this call, Stolas had opened the phone call with, hello, my big-titted Blitzy, or something like that. Sexualizing people is bad until you're doing it to a man, apparently. Then it's fine. I just can't believe that anyone in their right mind would do this in front of their own kid. And let's not forget the fact that Stolas and Stella fighting all the time is one of the things that upsets Octavia the most. So what kind of goddamn father are you to know that your daughter is clearly very upset with you and your wife because you cheated on her, and then claim you want to take her on a trip to help her feel better, but then proceed to call the person you cheated on your wife with, and then tell that person how big their dick is on the phone with your daughter still in the room. Then there's this infamous episode where Stolas is neglectful and ignores his daughter so he can yell at his wife, but then is surprised when his daughter runs away and blames Blitz for it, even though he was the one who wasn't watching her in the first place. Which, let me just say, like, this episode had so much more potential than what they did with it. I want to see Octavia have a goddamn rebellion, okay? I swear, every single time Octavia and Stolas interact, Octavia's always mad at Stolas, and then she just forgives him in the end. Like, we need to have that turning point for Octavia, where she's like, you know what? Fuck you, I'm not dealing with this anymore. And don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid. I know that everyone makes mistakes. I think Luna said it best when she said, sometimes dads fuck up, but that doesn't mean they don't care. And I'm not saying Stolas doesn't care, but he clearly doesn't prioritize his daughter as much as he should. For example, the way that he puts his sexual urges before his daughter, and how he cares more about getting the last word in an argument with Stella than he does about his own daughter who's in front of him right now. And look, I understand that Stella is a shitty wife. Stolas has every right to be mad at her, of course, but argue with her later, for God's sake. Like, hearing Octavia say, why does he hate her more than he loves me, is just so goddamn heartbreaking. Like, by clearly dismissing your daughter to continue to yell at your wife, you are making her believe that you care more about hating on your wife than you do about her, and she has every right to believe that. I have a sister, right? My sister's awesome. I love my sister. And if I'm in the middle of something and they're trying to talk to me about something and it's clearly important, maybe I won't completely stop what I'm doing if I'm working on something myself, but I will do my best to give them as much attention as I can in that current moment. What I'm saying is Octavia is more important than his ex-wife. Him continuing to yell at her instead of tending to his daughter was a shitty and immature move. And again, I'm not saying I expect Stolas to be the perfect parent or anything, but all of the things that he is doing wrong in this relationship are things that he has the power to change. If he just used that bird brain of his to think about something other than sex, maybe, just maybe, he'd be like, you know, maybe I shouldn't be dirty talking to my partner when my daughter's in the room. Maybe I shouldn't invite my sex partner on a trip that was meant to cheer up my daughter. And if I absolutely need to invite him for whatever reason, maybe I shouldn't be flirting with him the whole time. Maybe I should stop yelling at my wife and talk to my daughter. Some of you were asking me to touch on Stella's relationship with Octavia, and I'm really sorry to disappoint you, but I have no idea what the fuck to say. I don't think they actually ever have an interaction on screen. It's unknown how Octavia feels about her mother. I hope they go more in depth on that in future episodes. I would actually really like to see that. But anyway, what sucks is that Stolas is fully aware that Stella isn't a good mother. That should motivate him to be the best father that he can be for her. I mean, as I said before, I'm not trying to say he doesn't care about her at all. He clearly does, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have put up with Stella's bullshit for so many years. But he really needs to be better at showing it. And it pisses me off how the show always tries to make Stolas seem like the good guy even after he does something shitty. Stolas is not a good father at all, and I'm tired of people trying to say that he is. The things he's done, from telling Blitz he has a big dick when he knew his daughter was in the room, to flat out neglecting and ignoring her and then being surprised when she runs away, and claiming that he wants to take her to a theme park to cheer her up, and then finding a way to make the whole day about himself. He really is selfish when it comes to being a parent. But anyways, that's it for the video. This end section isn't scripted. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. First, I wanted to say thank you for being so kind and patient with me. I know it can be kind of annoying if you guys aren't getting videos for a long time. So yeah, I truthfully apologize if this isn't what you wanted, but I did do the best I could with it, even if it doesn't show. I'm definitely trying to put more effort and work into my videos. It's just some topics are clearly harder to cover than others. If you have any ideas on videos you want me to make about Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, JoJo, One Piece, please let me know in the comments below. Oh, and that reminds me, I mentioned this before, but might as well say it again. I'm going to New York Comic Con on October 18th. I'm not sure about a time or anything because I'm getting the train with a friend. I doubt anyone who's watching this video is actually going, but hey, if you happen to be going, I'll be cosplaying as pre-timeskip Zoro, so feel free to say hi. But anyways, that's it for the video. Again, I'm sorry, I know this one was really short and not as detailed as you probably wanted it to be. This was just a topic that I kind of had trouble covering. But again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying till the end, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.